To be successful at any endeavor, you need a strategy. And with a strategy comes habits. You need to form certain habits to be able to achieve your strategy or to make sure your strategy comes to fruition. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about 6 habits you need to cultivate in order to achieve success and growth in your finances. So if you're new here, my name is Dwayne. You're welcome. And on this channel, I speak basically about personal finance, and I also talk a bit of nursing and travel. If any of these topics are of interest to you, why not subscribe to my channel? You can watch other videos on my channel, like and comment. Without wasting much time, let's dive in. So the first habit I would suggest you cultivate is the habit of saving. We cannot emphasize on this point enough. Anything that is of so much importance needs hammering. That is why I keep going on about it. Saving, saving, and saving. Somebody may suggest or say, oh, this is a cliche. No, it's not. It's the first thing you need to do in order to get your finances in shape. To achieve growth, you need to save a portion of your income. And saving this, it needs to go into a high yield savings account, of course. First of all, consider the level of inflation in your state or in your country. And then look for an account or a savings account that offers close to the inflation rate or higher. It's the best. Always look for a higher interest rate of an account that is higher than your inflation rate. And that will help you achieve great results in your savings. If not, inflation is definitely going to eat up your money and the value of money would reduce over time. The second point to actually cultivate the habit to do is to examine your taxes. Make sure you understand the tax system you live in. Understand what you are allowed to have in order to have taxes or the taxman come after you. If you understand this, you would be able to know what threshold you have reached and what to expect with your money. Always understand what tax bracket you fall in, whether you're a basic rate taxpayer or a higher rate taxpayer. Make sure you understand these things. It would help you know how much or make an estimate of how much is going to be taken away from you. Also ensure that you utilize tax efficient tools. For instance, in the UK, you can go for the ISAs. An ISA is simply an individual savings account that allows you to put some amount of money in it and it grows tax-free. Any interest you earn on this amount in the ISA is tax-free. It doesn't get taxed. In the US, you can look at the Roth IRAs. The Roth IRAs actually allows you to save money after tax in it. And then any growth you realize in that account goes tax-free. When you withdraw your money, it's tax-free. So if your money grows up to $1 billion, it's still all your money. It doesn't get taxed. So understanding your tax system and how tax work in your country helps you to reduce your tax liabilities. Also, you can consider changing your enterprise into a limited liability. Doing that makes you benefit from tax reliefs, and that is a great thing to look at when it comes to taxes. The third thing I would talk about today is to utilize your credit cards wisely. Credit cards can have numerous benefits, and if not used properly, you can have the bad side of it. So you sure need to look at the terms on your credit cards. Consider the interest rate on the credit card before you go for it. Because if you don't take care, credit cards will run you into debt. So you need to make it your habit to understand the terms on your credit, understand the terms of interest on your credit cards before you go for it. And always make sure you pay up your debt on time. Even if you're not able to clear it all, make sure the minimum is always paid off. And that's a good way to get your finances in shape. And definitely by following that, you would be able to see growth and success in your finances. And the next thing to consider is to invest your money. People say, oh, investing is left for the rich people. No, it's not. In this day and age, you can actually sit in the comfort of your home, and with a click of a button on your phone, you can invest globally. So you need to take advantage of this era in the human history. So consider tools like stocks, consider real estate, consider bonds. Somebody might say, oh, but you need huge sums to invest in real estate. No, you don't. You can actually go for real estate investment trust, which is shortened as REITs. And this type of tool allows you to own property or a portion of a property in your portfolio without necessarily owning the property yourself. So you can invest in a property portfolio. This is what I mean. And then not necessarily have the property as your own. You can invest as little as £100, £50. It depends. So look for these REITs, these trusts, and you will be able to invest your money in real estate. You can consider bonds, mutual funds, treasury, and all of that to diversify. Diversification helps mitigate against risk of investment, and that is a good way to look at it. The next thing is to consider your pensions. I mean, if you stop working, if you grow old, pensions will take care of you. And if you don't take care of your pensions while you are young or while you're still active at work, your life is going to be miserable. So consider having pensions. Whether your workplace has pensions, you need to keep it. And also you can add personal pensions to it. In the UK, for instance, you can what we call the SIP. It's simply self-invested personal pensions. So with this contribution to a pensions, the government is going to top it up with 20% to every amount you have in your pensions. Children are actually not left out of pensions. You can actually have a children's SIP account and you can contribute currently up to 2,880 to it. And the government is going to top it up with 20%. So if you can do this for a child, it's going to give him a head start to life, and they would have some level of comfort and know that they've got some money stored up for them. The only thing is they can't touch the money except they are going on pension, which is currently around 55 years old. But it's a good thing. You probably can make your child a billionaire by the time he retires. The last thing I'll talk about in this video is to continuously educate yourself. This is a habit the rich understand, and they've utilized it to their success. You need to read books. Issues or topics on money management and personal finance is usually overlooked in our school systems. If you want to be successful in your money, with your money, in your finance, to grow your money and to see success in it, you need to read books. Some of the books I would recommend is The Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. You can also consider The Intelligent Investor. These are good books. And one of my favorites is The Richest Man in Babylon. Come on, that's a great book. It's an old book, but the lessons in the book still apply today in our world. Kindly have a look at these books and make sure you continuously learn. Follow channels on YouTube that give suggestions on personal finance and growth. And by doing this, you are guaranteed that you see success and growth in your finances. So friends, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, why not give me a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also check other videos on my channel and then make sure you comment, and I'll definitely respond to every comment you make. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.